Hello, everybody, and welcome to the WildWeiler Weekly Wrap. As always, I am WildWeiler. I did it. I did the thing this week. That's right. I went and saw Barbie. So give me a second while I put on my pinkest shirt. Anyways, Barbie. It's a Barbie movie. You know, the doll made by Mattel in the years forever, basically. That is a doll for ostensibly young girls to live out their fantasies of growing into powerful women. But, you know, I think it to some degree, like, Barbie is so ubiquitous, like, you know, you see people adding her to their army dioramas, and just Barbie is everywhere. You can't get away from Barbie. The movie is great. It's really fun. It has a lot of laughs. It is caught in the very weird position that it's a movie that is ultimately made by the systems that we live in, which means that it's really hard for it to sort of criticize those systems in a way that, like, is perhaps as harsh as those systems need to be criticized, but that doesn't really take away from the movie. You know, I mean, at some point, that's what we saw with a lot of very popular media. It was my chief criticism about Cyberpunk 2077, that, like, it wasn't punk because it was a corporate cash grab. And oddly enough, the Barbie movie is less of a corporate cash grab than Cyberpunk 2077 was. It does make some points, but, you know, those points are ultimately muted by the fact that the system is profitable to those in power, and they can't criticize it too hard. That being said, the, you know, writer and director is a person who has spoken critically about sort of the systems that we live in, and I do think she did her best within the constraints that she was given. So don't let any of what I just said dissuade you. Barbie is a hilarious movie for mature adult audiences. Not in the R-rated kind of way, but definitely in the, like, that just talks about sort of everyday adult things. And it's kind of fun to have a toy movie about adult topics. It's like if the Toy Story toys complained about their knees hurting all the time, you know? Like, it's kind of what it would be. But you should see it. It's phenomenal. I really liked it. If you're the kind of person that likes to see movies in theaters, well then, you know, go see it in a theater. And if you're the kind of person that's like, I'm gonna wait until this thing comes out on Digital Video Dave, well, like, movies come out on that still, or, you know, comes to a streaming platform, do that. Like, it's fine. Just do that. It's definitely worth a watch. Then I went camping. So I haven't been camping in, like, 10 years, and, I kind of did not do a good job of planning camping activities. I forgot that sort of once you're out there, you are responsible for keeping yourself engaged, and I did not do the best job about keeping myself engaged. So I didn't really, you know, plan the two major camping activities, which is hiking and accidental fire starting. But that's okay, because as always, the birds provided, and I had my camera. That's right, it's a bird alert. I saw all kinds of birds, and I took hundreds of blurry photos of birds. Like, tons of blurry bird photos filling up my hard drive. And I saw birds such as the western grebe. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's spelled Grebe, and I did not look it up before recording this, so this is staying in the edit. Anyways, look at this western grebe, and you'll note that it's different than a Clark's grebe in that the black coloration continues all the way under the eye. Sometimes there's a little white spot at the front, but the important thing is that the western grebe has black coloration all the way under the eye. Clark's grebe is not wearing eyeliner. And that's how you can really tell the difference between the two. So there's your little factoid. And then I captured a sequence of a great egret fishing. And it's called a great egret. This egret is also great, so I can see where that would be confusing. But anyways, here's the sequence. Finally, while, you know, camping around and doing whatever, I saw the largest group of pelicans I have ever seen. Here is just like a picture of part of this massive flock. And here is a similar picture, zoomed in so you can see clearly that they are pelicans. But it was just so many freaking pelicans. It was crazy. Didn't see them actually doing any fishing. They were just kind of flying by, you know, off to wherever they're going. But man, it would have been cool to see them just knock the snot out of a section of lake. But yeah, that was really, really fun. Well, that concludes the bird alert, and that also is it for this week's Weekly Wrap. As always, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.